Hey there. Look, if you're like me, you're on Facebook pretty much every day. But have you ever actually stopped and thought, hey, how secure is my account really? Well, today we're going to dive into two super simple but incredibly powerful steps to lock down your account and keep your digital life safe. So let's just start with the most basic question, right? You've got a password, maybe it's a good one, maybe you even change it. But is that one single line of defense really enough to protect all those years of photos, private messages, and everything else you've got on there? Let's be real. Probably not. And that's the really scary part. For most hackers, all they need is that one thing, your password, and they've got the keys to the kingdom. It's a single weak link. If that one key gets stolen or guessed or leaked somewhere, everything is wide open. But, and this is the good news, we can fix this. And it's way easier than you think. Okay, so our first move, our first line of defense, is something I call the two-step shield. I want you to think of this like adding a brand new, super strong deadbolt to your digital front door. It's basically a double lock for your account. Now, the official name for this shield is Two-Factor Authentication, or you'll see it as 2FA. That might sound a little technical, but the idea behind it is so simple. It just means that to log in, you need two things. First, something you know, which is your password, and second, something you have, which is usually your phone. It really is like needing two separate keys to open the same lock. So, how do you actually turn this thing on? I promise it takes less than a minute. You just hop into your settings, then find Security and Login. Inside that menu, you'll see an option for two-factor authentication. Click on that, and it'll ask you how you want to get your second code. You can use an authenticator app, which is honestly the most secure way, or just get a simple text message sent to your phone. Either one works. And this right here shows you exactly why this is such a game changer. Look at the left. With just a password, if a hacker gets that one key, they're in. It's game over. But now look at the right. With 2FA turned on, even if a hacker somehow gets your password, they are stopped cold. They hit that second lock and they can't get past it unless they physically have your phone in their hand. That one little change makes you so much safer. All right, so our double lock is installed. Now it's time for our second big security step. This one is all about just being aware. It's about checking your digital footprint by taking a peek at your account's security log. Think of it as being your own digital detective. So let me ask you another question. Could you, right now, say with 100% certainty every single phone or computer that's logged into your Facebook account? I know I couldn't, and for most of us, that's a total blind spot, and it's one we're gonna fix. Just like before, the tool you need is sitting right there in your settings. You're going to head back to that same security and login page, and this time look for a section called Where You're Logged In. This is basically like a visitor logbook for your account. It shows you every single device that has access and even where in the world it is. Now, as you're scrolling through this list, you're looking for red flags. There are two really big ones to watch out for. First, any devices you just don't recognize. Like an Android phone when you've only ever used iPhones. And second, the really obvious one, any locations you've never been. If you live in Chicago and you see a login from Tokyo, yeah, you've got a problem. And if you do see one of those red flags, don't panic. The solution is super quick and simple. First thing you do is click on that weird session and log it out immediately. That kicks them right out of your account. Then, step 2, you change your password right away. That makes sure they can't get back in. And believe it or not, that's really it. We've just gone over two incredibly powerful actions that give you total control and, probably more importantly, give you peace of mind when it comes to your account's security. So let's just boil it all down for a second. It all comes down to the number 2. Just 2 simple steps that literally anyone can do in just a couple of minutes. This isn't some complex cybersecurity lecture, it's just basic digital self-defense. And it's something you can do right now. And hey, you don't have to just take my word for it. Our source material is absolutely crystal clear on this. Following these 2 steps, turning on 2FA and checking where you're logged in, can and will stop the vast majority of hackers trying to get into your account. It's the 80-20 rule of keeping yourself safe online. So there you go. You now have the tools to make your Facebook account a digital fortress. But the real takeaway here isn't just about Facebook. It's about a whole new mindset. Now that you see how simple and effective this is, what are you going to protect next? Your email? Your bank account? The power is totally in your hands.